Hi, my name is Katy Zamer from creativeescapes.blogspot.com. I'm very excited because I am here to share a series with you called Stamping Basics 101. And today we're going to focus on heat embossing, which is a very simple technique, but it's a really big wow technique. So I'm going to start with my basic black cardstock and my embossing buddy. And what this embossing buddy does is I'm rubbing it across the area where I'm going to emboss. We're hoping to release the static cling on your paper so that you don't get those little extra embossing pieces stuck on your card or your project. And then I'm going to take my Versamark pad, and look at this, it's nice and clean. That doesn't happen very often. I'm going to take full advantage, but even when it gets dirty, it still works, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to ink up my stamp. Another good thing, about a Versamark pad is that it's also a watermark pad. And what that means is any color paper you stamp on, it's going to give you that same color. It's going to look like a color on color. I don't know if you can see that, but that's another use for your pad. It's always nice to know you're getting more than one thing out of a product. I'm going to add my winter white embossing powder, and as you can see, I add it very liberally. I don't skimp. These are never-ending jars of embossing powder. I swear they never go away. And I know that all this powder is going to go right back in my jar after I'm done. So there's my image covered in my powder. Now all we have to do is the heating part. I'm going to move that out of the way. So I take my heat tool and I'm just going to heat it up. The embossing powder is going to start melting to make this a beautiful, bright and glossy image. The question I usually get asked is, how do I know if it's finished? How do I know when I'm done? If it starts to smoke, if it catches on fire, you probably need to be finished. So you can see when it starts changing, and it's one of those ooh, ah, wow moments that everybody has, and it doesn't get old. So by the magic of TV, we have our finished embossed project. This is something that people like to touch and feel. It always feels so nice, so you can take this and add it to any project that you're working on. I was excited to share heat embossing with you. Please let me know if there's any stamping basics that you would like to see. I'd be happy to share those with you, and I hope you'll come back and check out what else I have to offer. If you want any of the products that you saw today, you can visit my website at creativeescapes.blogspot.com. There's a store there that you can shop on. These are all Stampin' Up! Stampin' Up! Products, and you can't get any better than that in my opinion. So I will see you next time.